Just because you say it doesn't make you mean it. This is what you've got to do. Live your life like it's coming true. Something happened an age ago, separated us from what we know. Entered into this nightmare dream, dancing with this great machine. All around, the chaos of power tries to hold some control, to sum the toll of the infinite, pulling demons from this fire, giving rise to this dark empire. Soul is struck by atrophy, tearing apart our will to be. There's no savior to be found as our dreams go underground. Just because you say it doesn't make you mean it. This is what you've got to do. Live your life like it's coming true. The subtle shift from the mind's knowing to the heart's understanding, stepping out of the chains of regret into some small semblance of a clarity in being. Here I stand in the hills and trees around me, the ground below and the sky above. I gaze out at the stars, too distant to ever reach, but I feel my soul drawn into their eternal discourse. Vision is lost to the brightest light, blinding us to a second sight. Primitive gesture with broken soul points the direction to where we are whole. Just because you say it doesn't make you mean it. This is what you've got to do. Live your life. Live your life. Live your life like it's coming. Yes, your life is coming true. And everything you do, you live your life. You live your life. You live your life like it's coming true. Xenophobic in the forest light, demons fed in this crosstown night. Subsiding truth shattered you, the scrapyard piled high. Oh, the shutters are falling down, falling through, upward grazing, fretful view. Nothing is known, ignorance is all that's grown. Ladder free, looking through the eye, shatter me, see who is scripted by. Do unto, to undo, coercion of the art. Let us draw try right from the start. Give it back, give it back, give it back. Give it back, give it back, give it back. Give it back, give it back, give it back. Give it back, give it back, give it back. Solid wall, chain thorns, guardian spread wings, sharpened horns, held in tight and molded to the norm, leaving the product unprepared for the storm. Padded fractal life in which to mature in, castaway bridge in rock and ruin, standing on the edge of this cliff momentum. Xenophobic in the forest light, demons fed his crosstown night, subsiding truth, shattered youth, the scrapyard piled high, out shut inside. Give it back, give it back, give it back. Give it back, give it back, give it back. Give it back, give it back, give it back. Give it back, give it back, give it back. I'm a freak and a fag, and I come from a small town where my intention, like a burlap evening gown, I fell through when I was just 15. Saw some things that you wouldn't believe. Grew up under the covers, found my difference there. Just wasn't like the others. Frictions left some scars to bear. Coming out from under the surface skin, I found the edge of me and where the world begins. A freak and a fag, come from a small town where my intention, like a burlap evening gown, I let down my guard and stripped my soul. Engaging in this process is my only goal. I'm rolling out the inside part. I frame my guts and call it art. Expand the notion, if I can, of what it means to be a man. Freak and a fag, I come from a small town where my intention, like a burlap evening gown, blazing through the summer haze, tripping through the winter days, chasing visions in the afterglow. What's underneath, I have to know. A freak and a fag, I come from a small town where my intention, like a burlap evening gown. I grew up in the area. I could tell you some stories that'd probably scare you. Things have changed and so have I, but the scenery's still beautiful. so very alive, feeling gifted with the sense of hope. All the folks I know, together through the years we've grown, feeling rooted with my feet upon this ground, a place in which my time of life can be found. Along these miles of highway and endless gravel roads, memories come back to me, my life in episodes. Yeah, I was born round about the lodge on Mackenzie Lake. Growing up became my go-to place to be safe. Early on, me and Mom, we bounced around a bit, always ending up right back here where things just sort of fit. Laying down roots and adding to our story, she took her exit way too soon, left me to my journey. Back to Sabine in '79, bitter winters in a chipboard shack, or long nights listening to the trees all crack. Well, the lads up in Whitney, they treated me rough. I know they were just trying to teach me to be tough. And then some of them started to realize, they told me about their feelings, I would empathize. I went to high school at an HHS. I'm a survivor, if you haven't guessed. Bots in the parking lot and fights in the pines. Back in the early 80s, things were in a bit of a decline. That tech was probably awesome when it was new. By the time I got there, it seemed held together by spit, prayer, and glue. Well, life was less padded then, required a bit of a thicker skin. Feeling gifted with this sense of hope. All the folks I know, together through the years we've grown, feeling rooted with my feet upon this ground, place in which my time of life can be found. After college and a year inside the machine, I came back swimming in a whole different stream. I learned the history of folks pushing edges, and I helped some folks with some plans for their hedges. Paradise lunch, a lily pad in a parking lot sea, a glorious hippie uprising in the shade of an ancient tree. Feeling gifted with this sense of hope, all the folks I know, together through the years we've grown, feeling rooted with my feet upon this ground, a place in which my time of life can be found.